Boise State basketball. We are now 12-4, 3-0 in Mountain West Conference play on a 9-game win streak overall. We won at Nevada 85-70 on Wednesday, Marcus Shaver with 28 and Emmanuel Acott with 23, and then won at New Mexico 71-63 on Saturday, Marcus Shaver again leading the team, this time with 18 points. So we are very hot. Shaver is really pacing the team right now offensively, and the upcoming schedule is pretty tough. The next 3 games this week are tonight versus Air Force at home, Thursday at Utah State, Saturday at San Diego State. So these are pretty big games. These are the games you want to win if you're going to contend for the Mountain West title and try to get a bid into the tournament.
Yeah.
So I think that 9-game winning streak on the line, these are the ones that are really going to show us what the team's made of.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of interesting because we had our toughest opponents get postponed because of the COVID.
Yeah.
Like I think we had
Colorado State for sure.
Yeah, and
I
then
saw it got postponed.
We had the Wyoming game, which Wyoming was really great at first. They kind of cooled down a bit, but they're still pretty great this year. I mean, the Mountain West looks pretty great this year.
It's a lot better than I thought it would be.
Man, I mean, the Mountain West is usually like pretty garbage. Like it's usually just Boise State and that's it. Like
it's usually a 1, maybe 2 team in the tournament type conference, but I could see a scenario where they get 3, maybe even 4 this year.
Yeah, I mean, Nevada's pretty great, I would say. There's also Wyoming. Wyoming's pretty great. I can see Wyoming, Nevada, and Boise State all making it this year.
I think San Diego State might be the top of them all right now.
Seriously?
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're really good. Colorado State, of course, is always good.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see, but I think it's just impressive that they went from 3-4 to on an 8.
Looking like they couldn't score a basket to save their lives, and now
I know. It's
putting
insane.
up 85 at Nevada.
It's pretty crazy. And we haven't beat Nevada in like 6 years is what I've been told. And it's like, that's ridiculous that we just ended up pulling that off. Like that, I mean, it's kind of hard to shake those things. Like regardless of how good you are, kind of like kind of like Alabama, how they always struggle against Auburn every year for some.
Yeah, some teams just have other teams' numbers. I mean, coaching staffs can change, players can change, and sometimes it just stays the same.
Yeah, I mean it was very interesting. And with Marcus Shaver, I also have a funny story. At one of the games I was reporting for, this one dude. So they always at all the basketball games they have those rich people chairs that like all the rich people just buy, and they get like the seat row. This dude, it was all quiet. He would just be trash talking all the players. He was rooting for Boise State, and he was just trash talking them because they would miss all the shots. And he's like, Marcus, you're the best player out there. You gotta make it. And he's like, steal the ball from your teammate.
Dude was like courtside?
Yeah, he was like courtside. And the same dude was like in a completely different game. It was all quiet. And he's like, that's a call. He's like, I forgot it was. I think it was a travel or something, or like I think it was a travel. He's like, that's a travel. And it was quiet. And it was so funny because he legitimately thought because it was quiet, he could actually get his input. Like the refs are going to be like, oh, thanks for calling that out.
They definitely heard it.
Yeah, I mean, they heard it, but it's not like they're going to be like, oh, you know what? We're going to listen to you because you're definitely not intoxicated right now.
But that never stops people from complaining.
I know.
Including players and coaches. They're not going to change their mind either. But
I mean, sometimes when the players go like, that's clear, and the refs do go like, oh, yeah, and then they do throw it. But, like, they're not going to listen to fans. Like, there's no way. Like, players maybe. Tom Brady, yes, but...
Aaron Rodgers, yes.
Jimmy Garoppolo, yes. But... Man, anyways.
Yeah, he for sure gets the superstar treatment.
Yeah. That's so ridiculous that, like, some players... I forgot... Just... We'll talk about it later, actually. Yeah. I'll let you slide for now.
Okay.